we continue then to get from our various political analysts as well. I'm coming to you live from the National Results Operations Center of the IEC in Gauteng, in Midrand. And joining me now for this afternoon's conversation is Dr. Dale McKinley. Thank you so much, Dr. McKinley, for your time. So, of course, let's talk about the IEC. Just hearing from Pimani Baloyi there saying that the IEC is ready for this election and they will ensure that, as far as possible, that people will exercise their democratic right to vote. I mean, already we've heard from the IEC saying it is ready to facilitate the special votes that we are seeing now, expecting about 1.6 million South Africans. But we've already seen incidents, that could potentially mar some of their operations. They've already said, of course, and condemned allegations of vote rigging leveled against them by some parties, particularly in that incident in KZN. What do you read into that?
Well, I think it's unfortunate, first of all. I think the IEC overall has had a difficult job over the last several weeks and months.
Yeah.
If we just remember the various court cases that have been taken, the allegations, they've had to go to the Constitutional Court. And there have been, there are those that I think, unfortunately, seem to want to create a bit of doubt around the legitimacy of the elections. And these usually are the parties that themselves are a little bit afraid that they're not going to do as well as they should. So in that context, it harks back, if we remember back to the pre-1994 elections and others where we had hotspots, particularly KZN, because of the political assassinations and other things. And now we see in the Eastern Cape as well, with regards to what's going on in Mthatha, where forces outside of the sort of electoral process are making it very difficult for people. And I think really what the case here is the IEC is doing its job. We need law enforcement and those that are enforcing the law to do their job. It seems as though in the vote rigging case, they've got the places secured, the venues. I think that was just an unfortunate attempt, an opportunistic attempt to try to create doubt.
Yeah.
But if there are going to be other instances like what's happening in Mthatha now with people who are outside, not political parties, but other forces who are making it very difficult for people to vote or intimidating people. People don't want to go to the polls because they fear for their lives or other things. This has to be dealt with immediately and very firmly. And I think that's what most of the population would like to see.